My guy Matty, he's giving y'all quality and not quantity. So enjoy the quality.
You actually started collecting sneakers, man. How do you feel about the culture, how it is now, and what it's become, and what's your take on it?
I started getting into sneakers because my brother and my cousins, they were huge Penny Hardaway fans, Jordan. So seeing the shoes back then, it actually meant something. You know what I mean? Like, when they dropped, it was actually like, oh, Jordan was rocking this shoe. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't random colorways. Like, no, Jordan was actually rocking this shoe. So I remember a funny story, man. I remember when my first purchase of a big sneaker was a Jordan 13. I was 6, 7 years old, and my mom ordered it off of Eastbay, but there was no online back then. So I remember she had to get a money order, send it in the mail, and then I remember getting the Jordan 13s, and it was just like the greatest thing ever. Now the culture has definitely changed, man. I haven't bought a new Jordan in a while, just because I'm not a fan of the ticket thing, going on a Tuesday or Wednesday, getting a ticket and praying that you get the shoe. I've never been a fan of that, man. So the culture now has definitely changed a lot. The social media, all that. And
I feel like social media ruined the game, you think?
I think it did, man. There's pros and cons. Social media definitely helps. If you can't find a sneaker, you can locate it kind of easily, but it also kills it because people were hyping it up. Just a random colorway, man. People will hype it up and it'll go crazy. It's same thing with the Yeezys, man. I think if they were to come out years ago, it wouldn't be that big now. I mean, now they're selling for damn near $1,000. So the culture has definitely changed. I think a lot of the social media has a lot to do with it for sure.
I saw this thing on Instagram the other day. I think it was just like, it was kind of like comparing how people used to like sneakers because of athletes, and now they like sneakers because of rap artists or that collaboration with that hip hop artist. What's your take on that? Why do you feel that people rather buy a shoe that's designed by a rap artist, hip hop artist, and buy a sneaker that was worn by like LeBron, or why do you think that? Why do you think it's like that now?
It's kind of hard to tell, man. Back then, there wasn't very like outstanding players that had their own sneaker. Back then it was Jordan, Penny Hardaway, and then you had some that were kind of sprinkled in, the Damon Stoudemire, stuff like that. Now it seems like every athlete has a shoe, man. So like the Steph Curry's has Under Armour. None of those were none of those were cool back then, you know what I mean? So now I think they've kind of flooded the market with athletes getting their own shoes. I mean, Derrick Rose still has his own shoe. I saw him promoting it today. So I guess when an artist creates one, it's they kind of engage with the younger crowd. So when you see a Yeezy or something like that, it's only one shoe that's coming out in a year versus Jordan that's coming out with 40 pairs in a month, it seems like. So I think that's what really stands out now. There's so much more athletes that have their own shoe now. So you got to kind of pick and choose who you want to go with.